Since Jin and I started our YouTube channel more than 2 years ago, you guys have joined us on some pretty amazing adventures. This time, we're taking you guys with us on a 6,500 mile, 11,000 kilometer American road trip to meet each other's families for the very first time, while also touring some popular places along the way, such as the Rocky Mountains, Phoenix, the Grand Canyon, Las Vegas, LA, San Francisco, and Seattle. In episode 4, you watched as I got to meet Jin's Korean family that lives in America for the very first time, including his aunt, uncle, cousin, and their children. They were so cute, right? Today, we're going to explore his family's city, Phoenix, Arizona. Are you ready for episode 5? 12 trees? Really?
Just a little tiny.
Oh, there's a really tiny one. What about clouds? How many clouds are there?
4.
Only 4?
소망이 안녕. 안녕 소망이. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
감사합니다. 사랑이 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
Why?
안녕.
Well, I'll bring it. So.
Where?
I don't know. Where? 1 week? 1 month?
I captured her.
You captured her. What are you gonna do? So we're in Arizona, which is so close to Mexico, right? So it would be dumb if we didn't try some Mexican food. I was looking at Yelp to find something. A lot of the really popular places require reservations, but this one is called Taco Boys next to Arizona State University. It's all 5-star reviews, so even the review said, bro, this shit is fire. So let's go find out. Yeah, but mostly in Korean, not like English. But yeah.
That's cool. Taco Boy, champ. You guys gotta pull up. You guys already know what's up. That's how I go to AZ. Go Cardinals.
energetic.
They're so friendly. Did they give us a receipt?
No.
Did you pay?
Did I pay? Oh, we didn't pay. Oh, that's on us.
Oh, what? No. Really?
Yeah.
What? No.
That's on us. What? Yeah, I don't want to worry about it.
Seriously? Oh, thank you. So those guys are so cool. Wow. I mean, we brought the camera in and they just automatically wanted to take photos and stuff. It was so cute. Did you ask?
No.
No, they just wanted to?
Yeah.
We've met so many interesting people on our road trip so far, so this just takes the cake though. It's really fun. And on top of it all, they gave us our food for free. I can't believe it. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. The best. Oh my god. This is so good. Like, so good.
고기가 무슨 장조림 같아요. One of the best taco I've ever eaten in my life. Wow. 한국에서 먹은 타코는 다 장난이에요. 이거 진짜 너무 맛있어요, 진짜. The best.
the best. I really want to eat more than just 3 tacos, but we have to go see Jin's aunt and uncle and the rest of his family tonight to go eat dinner in just a few hours, so can only eat a small meal now. But damn, this is so good. I love this. I would come back here any day. If you're in the area, definitely come here. And they're so nice too, so. Okay, finally we arrived, and I think I found the one freaking piece of shade in this entire parking lot. Like, I've never been to Arizona before. I knew it was going to be hot, but I had no idea just how hot was going to be. Okay, like, I'm dying here, so I need to just sit in the car in the air conditioning for a few minutes before we venture out into the botanical garden. Also, you guys don't know just how much we've been driving for the past couple of days. Like, day one, we drove for 15 hours, which is just so much longer than you realize. Like, for someone like me that gets extreme car sickness, being a passenger in this car has been absolutely miserable. So I've been trying to do a lot of the driving, which is so lucky for Jin, because he can just sit over there and play games on his phone the whole time. But before we started our road trip, I knew that that's what he was going to do. So I recommended that he download just one productive app. And that's an app that a lot of my students have been using. It's called Speak. It's just like an English learning application, but this one's pretty cool. I know a lot of you guys use our YouTube channel to study your English. And first of all, I think that's amazing, because learning a second language takes a lot of time and a lot of practice and so much effort. But I do want to say that I think only listening and reading English is not going to benefit you the most in the long run, which is why I wanted to mention this app to you guys. This app in particular is pretty cool because they have this AI software that kind of mimics talking to a real native speaker. And the sentences are literally the same things that I would personally say in my daily life. Can we grab the menu, please? That's like totally native sounding. It's not the, "Oh, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you?" The robotic sounding, it's definitely not like that. And they also have this amazing feature that is like real-time pronunciation correction, and it even corrects Jin's freaking words that I correct him on all the time.
저도 영어가 모국어가 아니기 때문에 발음을 굉장히 자주 틀리는 경우가 많거든요. 그러면 그럴 때마다 레이가 고쳐주는데, 스픽 어플리케이션에는 이렇게 발음을 코칭해주는 기능이 있어요. 그래서 단어 하나하나 모르는 거 있으면은 어플리케이션이 인공지능으로 발음을 어떻게 해야 되는지 알려주고 있어요. 한번 해볼게요. Restaurant.
You're saying restaurant. Restaurant.
You have to say T?
Yeah, at the end, the T.
맞네. 여기 와 진짜 소름 돋았어요. 레스토랑이라고 하지 말고 레스토랑트라고 하라고 이렇게 딱 발음이 나와요. 제가 틀렸다고. 다시 한번 해볼게요. Restaurant. 레이 한번 시켜볼게요. 레이 한번 시켜볼게요.
Good job. Restaurant. 하하.
Restaurant. 맞았다. 와 되게 신기해요. 막 T 하나 발음 안 했다고 이거 이렇게 발음하신 것 같은데요. 요즘 세상 진짜 좋아졌네요, 공부하기.
I think Jin's accent is pretty American sounding, so if they even can fix him, you know it's pretty solid. But I think regardless of all of that, the best thing is that you can practice so many sentences in a short amount of time. I think Jin's record was 100 sentences in 20 minutes. So even if you're a busy person, which you probably are, you can still get a lot of beneficial studying in. It's really nice because if you're not a very confident person naturally, you can practice your sentences with this AI software again and again and again until you do feel confident. That way, once you're actually in the real world encountering real native speakers, you won't feel shy or nervous anymore. So it's very good.
Could you recommend a good restaurant?
Could you recommend a good restaurant?
Oh.
똑똑하네요, 저보다.
좋은 카페 추천해 주실 수 있나요?
레이보다 더 친절하게 잘 가르쳐주는 것 같아요.
Me? Oh, okay, let me try this. Could you recommend some good places to visit?
Could you recommend some good places to visit?
Could you recommend a good restaurant?
Could you recommend a good restaurant?
I mean, I should get it
좋은
correct. I'm
카페
the
추천해
native
주실 수
speaker.
있나요?
Could you recommend a good cafe?
Could you recommend a good cafe?
Why am I practicing? You're the one that needs to practice, you ding dong.
저희 채널에서 아마 가장 많이 달리는 댓글 중에 하나를 꼽아본다면 이렇게 예쁜 외국인 아내 어디서 얻었냐 이런 댓글들이 굉장히 많이 달리는데 이게 칭찬으로 하신 말씀이신지 아니면 저 놀리려고 하시는 말씀이신지는 잘 모르겠는데 비결을 뭐 공개하자면은 영어는 틀리더라도 이렇게 자신감 있게 이렇게 의사 전달하는 게 가장 중요하다고 생각하고 있었거든요. 근데 저 때만 해도 되게 쪽팔림을 무릅쓰면서 이렇게 많이 틀려가면서 자신감을 얻었는데 요새는 이렇게 똑똑한 어플리케이션이 있어가지고 이렇게 가상의 외국인 앞에서 이렇게 영어를 이렇게 하다 보면은 아마 여러분들도 이렇게 A처럼 예쁜 외국인 아내를 얻으실 수 있을 것 같아요. 농담입니다.
Anyway, guys, sorry for that little aside. I just genuinely think that this type of application could be really beneficial for you, which is why I wanted to mention it. Also, I did ask Speak if they'd be willing to give you guys a discount code if you wanted to check it out, and they said yes. So I'm going to put that link in the description box so you can check it out later if you want. Like seriously, what if I just fall into the cat?
You don't need acupuncture. Wow.
This thing is so big. Well, already we're 5 feet into the botanical garden and there's so many. This is so cool. I love this. But it's hot. Like really hot.
And the shade is really good.
There's a spider web right here. Oh my goodness.
What is that sound? Scorpion?
Some kind of creature that I don't want to mess with. Whoa, that cactus is so tall. Look at that one, that big fat one. So tall. It's so tall.
이곳에는 5만 개의 선인장이 있대요. 와, 진짜 선인장 1년에 볼 선인장 다 본 것 같아요. There's so many.
Says, what is a cactus?
Cactus is 선인장.
It's what?
선인장.
선인장?
Yeah. Like fingers. 여기 한국이었으면은 벌써 엄청 포토존 엄청 많았을 거예요. 와.
You
진짜
can take a photo anywhere and it's pretty.
이거 다 전부 다 포토존이에요 여기.
But I've never experienced hot like this.
It is so hot. 근데 이렇게 더워도 그늘에 들어가면은 왠지 되게 시원해요. 태양은 엄청 뜨거운데 이게 땀도 되게 잘 마르고 되게 시원해요.
I think maybe it's just so dry.
Yeah.
Gigantic
It's so big.
cactus.
Yeah.
That thing is larger than our villa in Seoul. A good place to take a rest. In the sun, I feel like I'm being boiled alive, but in the shade, you got a nice breeze. It's nice and chill. It feels so good. And this botanical garden has many shady spots like this, so it's good. You got some breaks here and there. I didn't bring any water. Everyone has water, everyone knows what they're doing, but I've never been here before. So I didn't know.
I want aloe drink after this. 여기가 그 애리조나에서 제일 유명한 뷰예요. 와, 저 산 너머로 다 선인장이 엄청 많아요.
So hot. So sweaty.
저희가 미네소타에서 애리조나까지 거의 3,000km 달려가지고 로키 산맥까지 이렇게 넘어서 왔는데 제가 사촌 누나한테 애리조나에서 볼 거 뭐 있냐고 물어봤거든요. 근데 사촌 누나가 식물원이래요. 그래가지고 아니 뭐 여기까지 와서 식물원을 가나, 한국에도 식물원 굉장히 많은데 라고 생각했는데 여기 괜히 리뷰가 몇천 개 달려있는 게 아니었어요. 선인장 이렇게 멋있을 줄 몰랐어요. 진짜 너무 예뻐요. 그리고 사촌 누나가 한 가지 더 추천한 곳이 있는데 거기 이름은 홀 인 더 락이에요. 말 그대로 돌에 이렇게 구멍이 난 곳인데 피닉스 오면은 꼭 가야 되는 곳이라고 그러더라고요. 저희는 지금 파파고 공원에 왔는데요. 이곳에는 호윈더 락이라는 것이 있어요. 한글로 하면은 구멍난 돌인데 이름을 좀 더 창의적으로 지었으면 좋았을 텐데 그냥 이름이 구멍난 돌이래요. 이곳은 아까 촬영했던 저기 보타닉 가든 식물원 옆에 있는 곳이고요. 되게 신기해요. 어떻게 구멍이 이렇게 나는지 잘 모르겠어요.
Let's go. So we have to do a short hike to get to the hole in the rock. Hopefully we'll have a good view at the top. I'm already so sweaty.
It's
Dying.
gonna be like chilly. This is the shade.
I don't trust that. What?
Caution. Active
Bees.
bees.
Are you kidding me? I already heard one bee by my face a minute ago. I don't like bees. Oh, I almost just fell down the...
Be careful.
I almost just freaking fell down the hill. I'm scared because there's some lady that got attacked by a wasp around here. I don't want to get attacked. Keep me safe. I really don't want wasp stings again. Fun fact, Minnesotans, a lot of older Minnesotans in the wintertime, they come to Arizona to live
Yeah.
because they don't want to live in the cold. So they come here.
Minnesota is like the coldest state
Yeah.
in the United States, and this is the hottest state. So they like the opposite one.
Yeah, they're called snowbirds. But for me, no. I'd much rather be in the cold than this.
Me too. I agree.
I'm suffering a lot right now.
근데 웃긴 점은 애리조나에서 20년 산 저희 사촌들은 지금 날씨가 굉장히 좋은 날씨래요. 이 정도면 되게 시원한 날씨래요.
This is cold?
이곳은 겨울에도 이렇게 반팔 입고 다니는데 땀 엄청 많이 나요. 열 많은 사람들은 애리조나에서 절대 못 살 거예요 아마.
This weather is hotter than Korean summer weather.
Yeah.
The only difference is it's not humid at all.
Yeah.
You can see so far from here. There's so many mountains. And the skyline over there is really pretty.
여기 진짜 상상 이상으로 더워요. 그래서 이제 다른 곳으로 가보려고 해요. Let's go to the other spot.
Sounds good. Let's get out of this heat. Let me put your mask on for you.
Too
So I
hot.
love you. There you go. Thank you. Whew. I'm so sweaty right now. So sweaty. Let's go before I faint or melt into a puddle.